Pull up your biggest variant family in Seller Central right now. 2 months ago, that parent ACen carried 2,400 reviews across every variant. Today, those reviews aren't pulled anymore. Your chocolate flavor might have 600 reviews, your strawberry might have 80, and your newest launch might have 0. Amazon started splitting reviews on February 12th. We have seen conversions drop between 5 and 15% on medium risk variations and sharper drops on high risk ones. The full rollout finishes May 31st. Every category gets hit before that deadline. We manage Amazon ad accounts spending $30,000 up to $550,000 a month. We've been tracking review counts at the child ACen level across our entire client base. I'll show you what actually changed, why this hit your ACoS before it hit your reviews, the 3 risk zones every catalog falls into, and the 3 moves to make this week. And there's one specific trap catching sellers who follow Amazon's own playbook, including enrolling in Vine. Once it triggers, Amazon confirms you can't undo it. For years, the Amazon launch playbook was simple. Launch a new variant, attach it to a parent ACen with strong reviews, inherit the family social proof on day 1. So new flavor of a protein powder, new size of a supplement, new generation of an electronic product, all of it borrowed from the parent. On February 12th, Amazon changed the rule. Reviews only stay pulled across variants with cosmetic differences. So whether that's color, size, pack count, pattern, device fitment, anything that changes the product function, so taste, formula, material, or performance, the reviews separate. When a review separates, it goes back into a specific child ACen and the buyer originally wrote it for. A chocolate protein powder that used to display 4,000 reviews because it was pulled with the vanilla and strawberry, now it displays only reviews written about chocolate. If 15% of your reviews were for chocolate, that's the number shoppers see. Now, Amazon stated the reason for this change is customer trust. A shopper reading reviews for chocolate shouldn't be reading feedback about vanilla. Fair point from the customer side, but from the seller side, the social proof architecture that held your launch together is now gone. Reviews aren't being deleted, so you don't have to worry about these reviews being deleted. Your total count across the account is the same. What changes here is what a shopper sees on any individual listing, and that's the number that decides whether they buy. One of the brands that we audited had 12 supplement flavors under a single parent with 8,400 pulled reviews. After the split, the top 3 flavors kept healthy counts. The other 9 dropped below 200 reviews each. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I cover topics like this every week. So walk through this chain with me. Your review count on a child ACen dropped from 2,000 to 200. Shoppers browsing the category see your listing with 200 reviews next to a competitor with 1,800. The click-through rate then falls. Now on the listing, fewer reviews means lower buyer confidence. The conversion rate falls again. This is what we've seen. So Amazon's ad algorithm reads both signals. Lower click-through rate tells Amazon your listing is less relevant for keywords. Lower conversion rate tells your ad is less likely to close the sale. The algorithm responds by showing your ad less often. To keep the same placement, you bid higher, ACoS climbs, and ROAS then drops. Now here's the trap. Let's say you followed the rules, you launched a new product line, you enrolled the parent ACen in Vine, Amazon gave you 30 Vine reviews. Those reviews shared across every child in that variant family. Every variant launched with credibility. The new rules, on the other hand, from February are enforced on your listing. Reviews separate. Those 30 Vine reviews go back to whichever specific variant the Vine reviewer actually received. Your 12 variant family ends up with 3 variants holding 10 Vine reviews each and 9 variants with 0. Now what makes this worse is that you can't re-enroll in Vine for the variant that needs it. Amazon allows 1 Vine enrollment per parent ACen per marketplace. Seller support has confirmed this in the official forum threads. There's no exception being made for products affected by the split. Now that's the trap. The launch strategy Amazon taught you, parent enrollment, child inheritance, got reversed mid-game. And the main tool Amazon offers for generating early reviews is locked out for ACens that need it the most. Now if you have a child ACen sitting below 30 reviews that haven't been split yet and you haven't already used Vine on that parent, enroll now. Once the split lands, those children become standalone in Amazon's eyes, and you're stuck with whatever count they have. Every catalog falls into one of the three zones. So every catalog falls into one of these three zones. So the green zone, which is low risk. Variants only differ by color, size, pack count, or pattern. A blue t-shirt and a red t-shirt, a 2-pack and a 6-pack of the same. So you have nothing to worry about here. These still poor reviews. Now, orange zone, which is medium risk. Variants that differ in material, light feather additions, or slightly different use cases. So cotton versus polyester, glass versus ceramics, a bundle with a small necessary versus a standalone. And then you have the red zone, which is high risk. So variations that differ in taste, formula, performance specs, generation, or intended use. Chocolate versus vanilla protein powder, 8GB versus 12GB laptop RAM, Wi-Fi 5 versus Wi-Fi 6 router, chicken versus salmon pet food, puppy versus adult versus senior formula. These are being split. So here are 3 moves you can make this week. So first, baseline your review count. Pull the current star rating and review count for every child ACin in your catalog and save them. Now, without a baseline, you can't measure what's been split or by how much. Don't rely on Amazon's email notifications. They're missing ACINs. They go to the super admin inbox instead of the brand manager, and sellers are reporting reviews dropping before the notice arrives. So second, check your variation themes. Go to manage all inventory and look at how each family is grouped. If you have products labeled under the wrong theme, like style, when the product only differs by color, for example, fix it. Amazon has confirmed that correcting a variant theme can make reviews eligible to reshare. Open a Seller Central support case, reference the review sharing guidelines, request resharing. It takes 5 to 10 business days. And then third, start generating reviews at the child ACIN level now. Post-purchase follow-up, Vineware eligible, subscribe and save conversions, request a review automation. Every new review earned before the split is worth more than one earned after, because it counts towards the specific ACIN that needs it. So remember when I said the 30-day notice is the problem? This is why. The notice isn't a warning you can act on. It's a confirmation that the damage is already moving through your catalog. Now, if your review counts are dropping and your ACoS is climbing, your ad spend has to work harder than it used to. The previous video covers 5 specific DSP audiences you can build to go after your rival buyers directly, including how to use your own best customers as a lookalike seed to find new buyers who shop the same way. When your organic social proof takes a hit, target demand generation is what replaces it. So the link is somewhere above, so I see you there.